Is brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Farm Credit Services, Grove Mechanical, Heating and Cooling, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, and Old National Bank. All bringing you KROX video streaming.
And a good evening to everybody here on KROX TV, as it is the first winter senior night tonight at Pirate Girls Hockey, the team to conclude their regular season first out of the 5 major ones, that being both hockey, both basketball and wrestling. I guess you can also count dance in there as well. The top 6. The Pirate Girls will get their first senior night of the year, and that will be here tonight at the Crookston Sports Center, taking on the Fergus Falls Otters. I'm Gabe Bishop here with you. Wanted to call every minute of action. Let's just dive in case you are unfamiliar. I've been following along with these seniors. There are 4 of them. One of them inactive, Ashlyn Bailey, has been out for the entirety of the year to this point. But the ones that are playing are Ava Martin, Logan Brecken, and Emma LaPlante. Those 3. And all 3 of them will be starting. Coach Olson running an all-senior line to open this game, and then we'll start mixing things around. So they'll also be starting a defensive pairing on whoever the senior wanted. So Jensen Steiner is going to be up on the top line with Emma LaPlante and Ava Martin. And Rylan Aubel is going to be next to Logan Brecken on the defensive pairing. It'll be the first game that Adley Vignes does not start for the Pirates this year, but senior night, that makes sense. That would make a lot of sense. The Pirate boys senior night, oh boy, that is going to be a lot more time-consuming than this, as Pirate girls only have 4 seniors. Pirate boys have 16 of them. And so that's the stark difference between the 2 programs. JV game was a lot of fun. It ended up going into overtime, and the Pirate girls JV team, their limited numbers, got to win 2-1 in overtime. So what can the Pirates do? They're taking on Fergus Falls tonight. They are a team who is kind of like the Pirates in a lot of facets. They're a team that has some struggle scoring goals. So this one has got low scoring kind of written all over it if it goes the way we expect. They're 9-11 on the season, although they're 4-1 in Section 6A, which is a bit down this year, and 7-2 in the Central Lakes Conference. And so they are very much looking forward to try and get a non-section win. Then the Pirates, they of course will be having a couple more games this week. And a few more conference games. Roseau will be into town, then Detroit Lakes. And that Detroit Lakes game is pretty much going to determine, it's going to determine 4 seed and 5 seed, but the 4 seed and 5 seed are Crookston and Detroit Lakes. And that game really is just going to depend on who gets to host that game. If the Pirates win, they'll more likely to not be the 4 seed, and they will be hosting Detroit Lakes on that first round section game as the 4 seed. If not, they'll have to drive to Detroit Lakes, where they won in overtime earlier this year. Oh, it should be a lot of fun. Here on a Riverview Health pregame show, along with our normal coaches interviews with Coach Reed Olson in his 2nd season and Coach Isaac Vattensdahl in his 1st season. There is going to be a couple of senior night things we're going to have. 1 pregame and 1 postgame. They're bringing out the parents and things with the seniors, only 4 of them, so it shouldn't be too long pregame. And then postgame, they're going to be doing a thing where the underclassmen get a microphone and they get to say what is our favorite memory and favorite moments playing with these seniors, which is always super cool. We're going to make sure we don't cut away, so we have both of those and able to carry those just fine. And so be on the lookout for that as well. We do have time to get 1 coach interview in before that gets started. That'll be with the head coach of the Fergus Falls Otters, Coach Isaac Vattensdahl, in his 1st season. That'll be coming up right after this here on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Here on the Rehealth pregame show, Fergus Falls head coach Isaac Vatnsdal is with us in your first. My apologies on that. Had the microphone die on me there, and so we'll take a break and I'll get that rolling through my computer after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Here on the Rehealth pregame show, Fergus Falls head coach Isaac Vatnsdal is with us in your first year. Nice to see you later in the season. Now, there's only a few games left, really, for both sides. You're coming off of a close win against Sartell on Friday. What did you like about that game, and what kinds of things do you want to see different today?
Well, I think sense of urgency is going to be kind of probably the biggest key every single shift. Short shifts, sense of urgency, making sure that they can, try to win the battles and use each other a little bit more, because we were a little lethargic. Doing well on the defensive side, holding them down to 1, but really didn't get our feet going until the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game when we were down by 1. So if we could do that throughout the 3 periods, I think we'd shape out pretty good.
Are you a team that's kind of had a bit of a slow start thing happening, or is it just something that just goes over like long periods of time?
Yeah, I think it more just depends on who shows up off the bus, and it just depends on the day. So I think sometimes it's a slow start, and then sometimes it's a slow finish. And just trying to string everything together at one time and trying to play period by period, shift by shift, and having it restart at 0 from shots and restart scores at 0 just to get them to have a short-term memory regardless if we're up or not. And I was just kind of playing the game at a high intensity level.
What do you know about this Pirate team, and what kinds of things do you expect to see from them this year?
Well, I know they're young. I know they have a good decor, and when I was looking at what they were playing against East Grand, it looked like they beat them 2-1 last week, and lost to them the week before. So, obviously they have something going for them if they can do that, and I think it'll be a good battle. And I think anytime you play a Section 8 team, they're playing good competition up here. So records don't really mean much, because if you play a team that has good players, good intensity, good coaching, and they're playing in a place like Section 8, I think you got to be ready to show up, or you're going to be in trouble.
So what are some keys then that you think you really need to do well in this contest if you want to get out here with a win?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is using each other, not doing anything from an individual standpoint, just keeping the game simple, and throwing things on net and crashing for rebounds, making sure our feet are moving. So I think that's probably the biggest thing, just keeping the game simple, not trying to overcomplicate it, because the game is pretty simple, played by complicated people. So I think if we could do that, I think we'll be just fine. But short shifts, high intensity, using each other, those are really the main things that we're probably looking for today.
That's a fantastic line. I'm going to have to steal that. A simple game played by complicated people.
That's right.
Put that on a T-shirt.
That's right.
What's going to be the message to the girls right here on the ice?
I think right away is just get the feet moving, win your shift every time. Every time you hit the ice, win your shift.
I'm really excited to see what happens in this game, Coach. Appreciate your time and good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that was the head coach of the Fergus Falls Otters, Coach Isaac Van Nisdal, here on the Riverview Health pregame show. If you're curious, especially from this area, you know that Van Nisdal is a Roseau name. That would make sense. That's where his dad was from. He was talking to me about that. But he ended up moving to being born and raised in Fergus Falls, and so that's his primary thing. He was a coach elsewhere for a while, for a few years, and then got the call if he wanted the gig back at Fergus Falls, back home with his family, and there really wasn't. He'd be a fool to say no to that. He definitely did not say no to that. So back at his first year, he is loving it. I'm very excited to be back in the home arena. Well, the clock for the warm-ups ends right about now. And so we'll keep it here briefly just to see what the plan is for the senior night festivities. I was talking with Coach Olson, and he gave me a bit of a rundown as to how things look, what they plan on doing. And so I believe we've got something going here, as Fergus Falls will be getting off of the ice. Couple players getting off the ice, a few of them sticking around, and Fergus Falls coming off, they're taking the nets off as well, and so not fully sure what their plan is, but if they don't do anything and they bring the Zamboni out, we will be taking a break and doing our next interview, but not fully sure at this stage. Coach Olson down there talking with public address announcer Corky Reynolds. Had the one-time fill-in with Tim Moe back on Thursday. He did a great job. He does that for football a lot as well, and so you hear him in soccer and other sports. Tim Moe doing the public address announcement. He did a great job on Thursday. Said he was filling in, though, and Corky Reynolds is back in the saddle on this Monday night. And they're going to bring the Zamboni out now. So we'll take a break. We'll be back with our interview with head coach Reed Olson coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
On the Rehealth pregame show, Crookston head coach Reed Olson is with us, and saw each other last Monday, but we haven't really done a whole lot since then. Played the game on Tuesday. The snow decided to wreck a lot of practice plans, and now we're back at it for another Monday game for what's seemingly the fourth or fifth time this year they've had to play on a Monday. So that Roseau game, even though it was pretty close in shots, it wasn't close on the board. Why did that game go the way that it did?
They had a lot of good chances, you know. They have a couple really good skaters over there that made us pay with their shots, and yeah, it was just a tough game. You can tell why they're doing pretty well in Section 8 AA. And but our girls, you know, they fought and nobody really got their head down. So it was nice to see after the game. But yeah, that was a tough one. But we're back with 3 games this week, so we just got to shake that off.
So in terms of just how things are looking right now, I know we've had health-related things, whether it be illnesses, whether it be injuries, or other things that have just kind of moved your lines around throughout the course of the year. How are things looking now with a few games left?
Yeah, so everybody's back healthy this week. We had a lot of girls out last week with the flu that's been going around. And yeah, so that's going to be good to see. So hopefully we can come out and play a good game today.
What do you know about this Otters team? What kinds of things do you expect to see out of them?
Not a lot. I know that they've played our other Section 8 opponents, and they lost to them. So, and it was like by a lot, and some it was really close. So it's going to be a tough game. I don't really know a lot about them, but we got to go into it with the mindset that every team's going to be super tough, and we just got to take that to the ice and make sure that we can dictate the pace today.
Well, let's talk some keys then. Coming off of a week where you haven't really had that much practice as is the case that you wanted to, what kinds of things do you think you really want to hone in on and do well in this game?
Just be aggressive, like right off the jump, and especially in the first period. I felt when we played East Side last week, we were aggressive in our first period, and we had I know we didn't score in that period, but we had a lot of good luck there. And then that translated throughout the rest of the game. You know, got 2 goals the very next period. And I feel like when our girls come out hot, then we'll have a pretty good game. So it's just we got to come out right from the jump, especially on senior night tonight. So hopefully the girls are fired up for that because I know us coaches are.
That was my next question, of course. You worked this entire year, and now you have a few seniors on this roster. Not a lot, but a few of them that kind of get their moment in the spotlight with senior night. How excited are you for that personally as a coach? How excited do you think those seniors are?
Oh, very excited. I know the girls so far, they saw their senior boards and they started to cry already. So it's going to be an emotional game. I can't thank them enough for what they've done for this team this year, like their leadership on and off the ice, helping us coaches out here with especially a young team. We're for sure going to miss them, but, you know, we still got some games left, and hopefully we can be playing a little bit longer here into the next, at least deep into the next month. And, yeah, just hopefully we can keep playing.
Be awesome to get a win for them in this one, yeah?
Oh, absolutely, and I hope they're ready, too. Hopefully they can come out and dictate the game and put up a couple points as well on senior night and make everybody proud.
Really excited to see what happens, Coach. Best of luck to you. We'll talk post-game.
Thanks, Gabe.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. Zamboni continue to make his laps around. We'll take a break. We'll run through the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Also, what you can hear on KROX Radio in a matter of moments. That will be coming up as well here on KROX TV.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, we'll take a look at the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Now they have what you need, and then make sure your batteries start the first time every time. So buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, your snowmobiles, your ATVs, your jet skis, you name it, they've got it over at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. First for mention, the Crookston Pirate boys basketball team. They're on KROX Radio, Riverview Health pregame show, just about to get rolling over there. And it's a 75-24 JV win for Dilworth Clinton Felton. They have a pretty solid squad out there this year, and then they're looking to continue to push and add some more good moments to them. And so that's a nice start for DGF. Crookston still looking for their first win of the season. Girls hockey here, as mentioned, 2-1 in overtime. The Pirates defeated Fergus Falls. Now looking to do that on the varsity side. Elsewhere, the Minnesota Wild, they're taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. And I can tell you that. Let's see what we have here. They're up 1-0 on Toronto right now. Also going on is the College Football Playoff National Championship game between Miami and Indiana. Miami had a few first downs, just had to punt the ball. Indiana has the ball for the first time on their own 5. And so Miami choosing to play the field position game, which I don't blame them. You're playing a team that's pretty tough in Indiana, so we'll see if the Hurricanes can do much of anything. They do technically have home field advantage. This game is being played in Indiana, but we'll see if Hoosiers can get a win for the Big Ten. Although Miami's out of the ACC, both teams beat Ohio State. As a Buckeye fan, I couldn't care who wins this game because we would have lost to the national champion. We lost Indiana in the Big Ten title game, and we lost Miami in the playoffs. So I'm okay. I'm fine with that. Just hope for a good game. I picked Indiana to win by 17. We'll be just about ready to get this underway as the nets are being placed back in by the Crookston Sports Center staff. As mentioned, any Senior Day festivities, either pre or post game, we're going to make sure we have them here on the without any cutting weight ads or anything like that, just to make sure we don't miss that for any loved ones who can't be here tonight. Or for seniors, this is the appetizer for everybody running a senior night before the boys hockey have theirs. Oh boy, they have 16 seniors they'll have to get through. And the teams, like, they go a different route. You get the pictures of the varsity teams, then the posters of the varsity players. The posters for the girls are about 3 times the size than the posters for the boys because they need space to put all of them. And it's good to have a lot of posters, and it shows you have a lot of seniors and you have a lot of players that have stuck around and played for a long time, and it's super awesome to have that. They've got tables set up. They're going to have some post-game snacks and everything for celebrating on the seniors. Coach Olson said as well that some of them already saw their senior boards. Their friends or family, they make these picture boards from pictures all the way back to when they were infants to where they are now. A lot of their high school memories, and yeah, I tell you what, those can make anybody cry. I mean, Coach Olson said they were already tearing up looking at it, and he said this has the makings of being a very emotional game, which makes complete sense. That's kind of what you'd expect to see on a senior night. You'd rather have it be that way as opposed to them maybe not caring so much about it. But the Pirates are lined up, and Fergus Falls still waiting to get out on the ice here. They haven't come out, and the officials might have to tell the guys, hey, sound the buzzer again. Gotta bring you guys out. The coaches are already making their way out, so it shouldn't be much longer for the team here. Here they come. The Otters 9-11 on the year. Pirates 5-15. Let's have an evening here, and we'll leave it up to public address announcer Corky Reynolds.
Now
was the announcement of all the seniors. So we'll take a break for the national anthem, and we'll come back right after this for the opening puck drop on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Well, we're ready to get this game underway after a, let's be honest, fantastic national anthem performance. They had Adam Burnett, brother of Shia Burnett, come down and play the saxophone, and it was awesome. He absolutely nailed that. It was great. So that was, I played the saxophone in middle school. I played for 5th to 8th grade. I was never good enough to play the anthem, and so I love it. That was wonderful. Fergus Falls, they're in their road maroon. They have Fergus Falls on the front in white, gold striping, and the numbers are in white with gold trim. Pirates in their home white jerseys with the blue and gold stripes, blue numbers as well with the golden trim. Pirates will be moving right to left to get this one underway. Well, announcing the seniors before they got out onto the ice, which is pretty awesome. 7-10 start, what we're looking at here. After an overtime JV game, I think we'll take that. Ava Martin getting the start, as is Logan Brecken and Emma LaPlante, the three active seniors in the face-off, won by the Pirates, and we are underway with Logan Brecken. He'll move it up ahead, and taking off is Jensen Steiner. Look to send it in deep. LaPlante chases it down. Emma LaPlante centers one for Steiner, goes all the way down and around. Banging off the boards, and Auble getting the start on defense as well. Kept in the zone, played back out by Fergus Falls. Back out to center ice. Auble is looking for Martin, and Fergus Falls looking to turn it up ahead. They started their third line today, which consists of Katie Berggren, Brindley Harris, and Ella Dirkman on the ice to get themselves rolling, as well as the defense of Kinsey Zender and Shay Katzenmeyer. Down underneath the net of Maddie Abrams, who did not practice much, had a knee issue, but she's still good to keep playing. Adley Vignes now on the ice. Well, Kinsley Wong and Peyton Demmer and Christina Hershey. Hit on net. Abrams couldn't cover it up. Goes to the corner. Adley Vignes will track it down. Round around, Christina Hershey finding Keely Garrett, able to get it out of the zone. And Fergus Falls with one of their two captains, Rachel DeBrito, the senior. The other one, Hannah Johnson, centering their main top line. Garrett, now some help with Aubrey Bartram. Oh, that's a huge hit. Christina Hershey gets planted. That allows Bartram all the way down ice and wrap herself down to the corner, where she is met quickly down there by Brooke Zierden. Fergus Falls trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in by Keely Garrett, finding Bartram. Bartram trips it near the net. Goes to the right of Olivia Jurgen, 6-3 as a starter for the Otters in net. Their other goalie, Ella Sem, both seniors. She's 3-8 this year. Here come the Otters moving in with a shot, and that goes wide off the stick of Brindley Scholl. The sophomore. Vignes tries to wrap it around, is looking for Keely Garrett. 2 minutes gone by. That shot was considered just wide, so no shots on goal yet. As mentioned, this is a game that has the makings of being relatively low scoring, with both these offenses struggling to really get going throughout the course of the year. Moving up ice now is Berggren, looking to find Ella Dirkman. Coming over is Brecken. On the ice now is LaPlante, working now with Hershey and Steiner. Hershey's got it. Hershey takes it up ice. Hershey dumps it off. LaPlante's there. LaPlante had it broken up. There to help is Rylan Auble. She'll send it in deep. Tracked down by Steiner. Steiner trying to poke it back up top, and now we'll wrap it around. LaPlante looking to help. LaPlante's got it, stops, turns around, taken away, and Fergus Falls can't get it out. Now they can. Gets whacked out by Berggren. Brindley Harris was also there. Here's Shay Katzenmeyer. Will move it across the red line and send it in deep. And the Otters will try and change here. Tracked down by Auble. Auble had it knocked away and then snagged by LaPlante. LaPlante will turn around, looking to get out of this corner, and just whacks it up ahead. Pass for Steiner's intercepted. Opportunity for the Otters. Moving in. Shot and a goal. And the first shot on goal goes in. It's Avery Tonneson. Her 5th goal of the year, and it's 1-0 Fergus Falls. Avery Tonneson gets that goal without an assist. And the Otters have a 1-0 lead. What can the Pirates do to try and answer that back? They'll look to move it up ahead with Keely Garrett. One in down low. Otters trying to get it out. Popped up into the middle. It is out. And Adley Vignes will be the one to track it down. Working around the north stage again and coming back out as Fergus falls. It's Brindley Scholl. It's cut off by Obel. Puck will go to the corners. They send that one through. And it gets knocked away, and moving back ahead is Ashlyn Wohlers. Brought back out of the zone by Captain DeBrito. Resetting are the Pirates up ahead. Emma LaPlante was able to touch it to avoid an icing, but couldn't keep it on her stick. She'll work down underneath. Look to center one around to Christina Hershey. It comes back out the other way, though, for the Otters. And moving in was Brooke Zierden. It'll go all the way to net, and Abrams will cover. On the move now, someone on net, stopped by Abrams. 5 minutes gone by first period, 1-0 Fergus Falls on a goal of 3:04, scored by Avery Tonneson unassisted. Here come the Pirates, it's LaPlante, she wants to answer, tries to center one for Hershey, gets knocked down, tries again, and it pops right into the glove of Jergens. And she'll hold on to that, and that was from behind the red lines. It just popped up right in front of her, and she grabbed it. Face-off down to left of Jergens. Wongan will take it. Martin out there with her and Demra. Face-off one to Vignes. Vignes fires. That goes wide. And we'll go all the way down and around. Keely Garrett trying to keep it in the zone. Goes down. It gets chipped out near Jergens, and it'll be played over there by Zierden. Zierden up ahead. And on the move is Tonneson. She just scored. Gets by Garrett, but fought that one wide. Probably shot that a little too early. And centering one. That had a deflection, but Tonneson was going back the other way. Peyton Demmer up ahead, bit too far for Kinsley Wongan. Sent in deep by the Otters. They will change. 1-0 Fergus Falls. They're 2-1 in shots on goal. Garrett will move it up. Here comes Peyton Demera. Trying to move it around and chip it in deep. They wave off icing. Demera continuing to pursue. Fergus Falls are going to get it out, and they do get it out of the zone. LaPlante's got it. She'll try and work all the way in, trying to go 1-on-3, and not able to get a shot off. It'll go all the way down below the net. Still fighting for it. Lost that fight. Try to get it back out. It's up to Obel. Too tall. That took a deflection. Penalty upcoming on the Otters as Steiner went down in front of the net. And to the box goes Zierden. Power play for the Pirates, trying to get this one back. Steiner to LaPlante behind net. Waiting. Tries to get one through the crease. It's loose and cleared by Fergus Falls. On a cross check. Can the Pirates get something here on Jergens? They move it up ahead. Hershey knocked it down but couldn't keep it on her stick. Katzenmeyer trying to clear it. And it does go out of the zone. Obel comes out and stops it, preventing an offsides. Here's Vignes. Now she'll work in as Hershey comes to the bench. Vignes shot goes through the crease. Back out to LaPlante. LaPlante's now got Martin with her. Turns around, dump it off. Obel tries to hit one. That gets blocked. Bounces back to Martin. Martin to Obel again. Obel puts one on net. Again, it's score! I don't know if Martin got a piece or Steiner got a piece of that. But if not, I think they're going to give that to Obel. It goes through everybody. A power play goal, and we're tied at 1. And they do give her credit for that. Ava Martin gets the assist. So a point for Martin on senior day, and we are tied up at 1. Back Goal scored at 7 minutes. Here comes Fergus Falls the other way off the side of the cage. Couple Pirates run into one another. That left a chance. So back out to Zierden. His goal scored on the power play. Deflected, not wide. Tonneson, tight angle. The net does come out. And that is a great goal for Albo. It just slipped through everybody. Coach Vatnsdal said that goaltending has been a bit of a sore spot. Both goalies have under 90% save percentage. Juergens at 87%, Sem at 86. Face-off won by the Pirates. No 1-1 game. Float this one in deep, and Vignes will track it down. Work behind net. Cross-ice pass. On the move, Jensen Steiner. Couldn't get around, though. Got whacked back in deep. Vignes has got it. She'll take off. Runs into Hershey. Now can't find the puck. Gets it back there onside. Vignes finds a shot. That gets blocked and sent back the other way. Trying to get this one out as Fergus Falls. Both teams had 2 shots on goal and 1 goal on the board. Finding out Ava Martin, good pressure here. And there isn't a whole lot that Katie Berggren can do but just spin around, get it out there. Now it's taken away by Kinsley Wong, and she scored the JV overtime winner. This will be wrapped down back and around. Hard off the boards, Albo. We got that goal. Fergus Falls is onside, but they peel back anyway. Albo ahead. Pass for Wongan, intercepted by Tonneson. She's already scored once, but fighting through a couple of Pirates. Puck down to the corner. Can't quite center it. Otters, now they do. Shot! Save made by Abrams, and a poke check it out of the way before Tonneson came flying in. Position for a rebound. That shot by Hannah Johnson. Aubrey Nelson up top from the blue line. Kicked away by Brecken, who got in front of that. This one loose in front. Opportunity save made by Abrams. Another chance goes behind net. Penalty upcoming against the Pirates. In front, Tonneson. Abrams makes the save on a point-blank stop. But now the Otters will go on the power play. And Martin, with a big smile on her face, will go into the box. Cleared out. Out of checking minor. Here comes Speedy Brooks Zierden. And he's trying to set it on top of the point, and it's in! Oh, it goes in from the blue line. Rachel DeBrito fired that, and very quickly, 21 seconds into the power play, Fergus Falls makes it 2-1. So they get the lead right back. Zierden gets the assist. Back the other way comes Christina Hershey. Chip it out ahead. Coming around the other way, Kinsey Zender trying to go all the way, makes a move, goes down. Not a trip. Back out center ice, trying to send it in deep. It kicks right back. And Sty Fighting couldn't get a shot off there. It was Aubrey Nelson. Takes the puck away, though. Works around. Dumps this one off. Zierden blocked. Vignes got in front of that. Can't quite get it out of the zone yet. Centering pass! And Abrams had to kick that one away as Hannah Johnson was down there and waiting. And that goes out of the zone. They do call icing as that was not touched with 6:11 to go in this first period of play. 2-1 Fergus Falls. They've had the last 5 shots on goal. Can they find an answer? Face off one, quickly up top to Brito. That gets deflected and all the way back behind net. Grabbed by Brecken. Brecken will pick it up, and Zierden intercepts it, tries to center. Brecken knocked that one away. Back behind net, Zierden's got it again. Can she get it out? No, Brecken comes in. Here comes some help. Ashlyn Woller's over there, got it up top to the key. One-timer to Brito with a big whiff, and it's taken by Christina Hershey. Hershey on the move, had it knocked away. LaPlante coming over to help. She's got it, but they're offsides. Face off. One by the Pirates. Here's Demera, puts one on net. Save made by Juergens. That one had some float on it, and Juergens came out and then had to fade back before she was able to freeze it. Good look by Demera. Face off. Demera's got it. Try to dump it off to Brecken. Loose in the middle. Turning around is Martin. Try to go down low to Wongan. And back the other way come the Otters. Had it broken up. Trying to move it up ahead. They were offside, so they got to go back. Puck will be snagged by Brecken. Moving it up ahead, Ava Martin. Had that pass knocked down, stolen. Martin will come off for a change. Martin with a point on senior night. Chipped in deep by Fergus Falls. They will change. Keely Garrett. And that one knocked away. Fergus Falls offside again. Now they'll reset. Under 5 minutes to go. DeBrito scoring the go-ahead goal at the moment. Fired that one. Might have hit the official. They are onside. They'll wrap it around. Brecken. Can she be the first to get there? No. It's cut off, and then Brecken stops it. Gets it out. Good play by Logan Brecken. Trying to push up ahead is Jensen Steiner, but it's taken by Zierden. Overskates it. Gets back. Pass intercepted. Steiner's got it. Looking for LaPlante too far. Zierden's with it. Messed up on the skating again. Back out to DeBrito. Brito up ahead. Tipped by Pirates, so no icing. They'll track it down again. Caleb Maruska out there. Here comes Vignes. Move it up shy of Burnett. With her brother doing a fantastic rendition of the national anthem today on the soprano saxophone. It sounded wonderful. Up ahead, Fergus Falls trying to get it out. Nice move, and coming back the other way, it's Maddie Brimhall. Brimhall will dump it back off. Wallers keeps it in the zone. Nice pass. Shot! Kick save Abrams into the net. As that was knocked away on that attempt by Kinsey Zender. Face-off will go all the way around net. Aubel's got it. Chipping it up, Martin. Try to go up ahead. This one will roll to Abrams, kicks it away. Fight for it behind net. Work around again. Demera try to get it out, and does. Pressure coming from Ava Martin. Katzenmeyer had to get rid of it. And taken away by Aubel. Already has one goal. Fighting for it along the boards. Coming over to help is Hershey. It is out of the zone, though. Approaching 3 minutes to go, first period. 2-1 Fergus Falls. Outshot the Pirates 9-3. Aubel wraps it around Brecken. Trying to make a move around Berggren. Up top on the move, here it comes. LaPlante had that knocked away. Fergus Falls setting it in deep and able to track this one down is Dirkman. Dirkman makes a nice move back up top. Kept in by Zierden. That was good effort, but then knocked back out by the Pirates. Shot on the way, and it'll be icing. I was behind the red line with 2:34 to go, and we'll finally go to the other end of the ice. It's been a little while since we've been down here on the left side. Fight for the face-off, sent in deep. Down low, Bartram tried to center that. Burnett trying to keep it in the zone, can't quite. Here comes Tonneson, already scored once with her top line alongside. Tonneson through everybody and goes all the way to the far wall. Bank it off to Brito. DeBrito deflected. Oh, that was a good piece of stick work that time from Aubrey Nelson, but just couldn't get it above the pad of Abrams. Abrams trying to look ahead. It'll go back down below her. Vignes stops fighting over there, working around Nelson. Vignes will now take off. Get it out of the zone. Work around Maruska. She'll come on for a change. Vignes looking to shoot. Vignes doesn't have anything. Wrap around net. Looking to center. Still doesn't have anything with Bartram down there. Vignes! And that gets blocked in front. And it'll come back the other way with a minute 40 to go. On the move is Zender. Zender looking to sender. Moves it in. Weaving through 4 Pirates. Still has the puck. And now banks it off of Vignes. She still got it. Now Vignes takes it away. That was good individual effort. Now Bartram. And get up to Martin. Bartram's got to get off the ice. Here she comes as they pull a change here. Taken by Auble. Wongan back out there. Here comes Auble. The goal scorer for the Pirates. Taking off full head of steam. Auble moving down underneath. Spin. Centering one. Goes beyond Ava Martin. Coach Olson thought her stick was held. They don't get the call. And this one sent back. Oh, big bounce. Shot save made by Abrams. It bounced right in front. There was an opportunity for Ashton Wohlers. 1 minute to go in the period. Here comes Kinsley Wongan. Wongan had that one pop up. And whacked out of the zone by Fergus Falls. Taken by Keely Garrett. Makes a dangle. Now she'll try to move in. Had to keep her balance up along the wall. Christina Hershey there to help. Hershey up top, Brecken. Brecken try to split the gap. Gets intercepted by DeBrito. DeBrito back the other way with 30 seconds to go in the period. We'll send this one all the way down. Brecken down there. Fight for it with 25 seconds and counting. Wrap around the boards. Christina Hershey looks to move it up. Kept in by Fergus Falls. Can they get a shot off here? Wrap around, no dice. Here comes LaPlante. Final seconds. LaPlante weaving up. Can she get back to the puck? No. Still fighting for it. Hershey trying to send it in deep. It's loose behind a fallen Otter. They've got the puck, and they'll whack it down and end the first period. Now, first period of hockey over. And it's a 2-1 Otter lead. So we will take a break here. I think we've got a little something as well here. As the Pirates will line up on either side of the ice and get some spare nets on. Means you might have a little scrimmage here. Pirate boys did that in the game against Bagley Foston. And here they come with the pink helmets. Mini mites are out, already fallen on the ice. And get them all set up. Unfortunately, the blue is playing on a power play. It's 5-on-4. Where'd they get this? I gotta spread them out. And now they can play their little mini mite scrimmage. He won't be carrying it, but it's just fun to watch and follow these girls. Maybe we can get something here before we take it to break. Or they'll just kind of, oh, the White's got a chance. Oh, gosh. I love how these have slightly smaller nets. It's great. Pirate mini mites. The future of Pirate hockey. And they are all better skaters than me. And it's not even close. And oh, just missed it. So they'll continue to play a scrimmage. We'll take a break here and be back with our first half scoring and stats here on KROX TV. Oh, maybe they can put this one in real quick. Can we see a goal? Yes! Now's a good time to take a break. 2-1 Fergus Falls back after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
We are back here at the Crookston Sports Center. 2-1 Otters as they hold an advantage over the Pirates right now. So we take a look at our first half stats. All the way this has gone, neither team had a shot on goal in the first 2 minutes. First one for the Pirates was saved. First one for the Otters went through, as that was a goal unassisted at 3:04 by Avery Tonneson, and that gave the Otters a 1-0 lead. That held for a few minutes for a cross-check, but the Pirates on the power play, and a great shot from the blue line by Rylan Auble was able to cash in and make it a tie game at 1 apiece, although that didn't last very long, as just a little bit later, a checking minor on Ava Martin. That sent the Otters on the power play, and just 20 seconds into that power play, Rachel DeBrito was able to put in that goal. And that made it 2-1, as both teams are 1 for 1 on the power play in this contest to this point. The Pirates had 1 shot on goal in the first 3 minutes and 2 in the final 14 minutes. Their second shot on goal was the goal that Auble scored on. It was Peyton Demra who put it on net. So Olivia Jurgens only had to make 2 saves on 3 shots faced. Maddie Abrams got beat a couple of times, but also made some really good point-blank saves. And it ended at 2-1 at the end of the period. Maddie Abrams making 8 saves on 10 shots faced. Fergus Falls definitely had a lot more opportunities firing at net, even though I would probably say that the puck possession was pretty even. And with both teams really having opportunities to try and make their way in, although things just didn't work in terms of shooting for the Pirates. Had their shot attempts and more broken up. So it's remains in a 2-1 game. The Pirate defense does a good job of keeping the Pirates in games a lot of the time, and that has not changed, especially here in this go-around. We'll take another break, and we'll have our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Of course, Pirates boys basketball is currently on KROX radio right now. If you want to tune in on that during this intermission, taking on Dilworth Glitton Felton. We'll run through a couple of our final scores that we do have already as well. And they'll be coming up right after this. It's currently 2-1. Fergus Falls with the lead over the Crookston Pirates.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag? Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. If you're interested in the college football playoff at the moment, the college football playoff at the moment, I almost dropped some very valuable merchandise, which was Crookston Pirate popcorn. If you drop that, that's punishable by time in jail, maybe a fine, probation, something like that. You can't do that. They do a good job out here. If you're interested in the college football playoff, still 3-0 Indiana in the almost halfway through the second quarter there. Some final scores we have for you in girls basketball. Minot beat Red Lake 82-22. Winnemac over LaPorte 51-47. Climax Fisher beat Goodrich Grigla 73-37. BGMR's in front of Red Lake County Central 22-20 into the first half there. Girls double A. Let's see what we got here. Interesting in double A, number 10 Caledonia beat number 6 Mayor Lutheran 74-44. Wasn't even close in a top 10 matchup. Caledonia took it to them. Roseau, they beat International Falls 62-56. And that about does it on that side. Boys basketball, we can tell you Minot they beat Red Lake as well, 91-44. And a couple other games just getting underway and rolling here. Crookston's underway against Dilworth Clinton Felton. You can watch that on listen to that on KROX Radio. And the Minnesota Wild, they are in action against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And let's see, it was 1-0 Wild last time we checked. Now it is 2-1 Wild, as their 2 goals here in the intro periods of the second period were scored by Vladimir Tarasenko and Ryan Hartman. Also, I learned today in the Sharks-Panthers game, we had one of the coolest things you could see on a hockey rink. Not a goalie goal, a goalie fight. They fought at center ice. 2 goalies of Sharks and Panthers. I got a notification for that when I went to pull up the scores. And that was awesome. So I'll have to watch that after the game tonight. Everybody loves a goalie goal. Second period about to get underway. We'll take one more break, and we'll be back with the start of period number 2. And that'll be coming up right after this here on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Second period about to get underway here between Crookston and Fergus Falls here on KROX TV. Glad everybody's tuning in here with me. This one has had goals on 3 of 13 shots on goal. I had to guess that this one would be relatively low scoring. But if it goes at that pace, I'll be dead wrong. Which is that's a common thing. I am wrong a fair bit. At least in arguments with the significant other, I'm always wrong. Anyway, here we go now. Emil LaPlante trying to move it up the ice. Senior night for the Crookston Pirates. Here's Avery Tonneson for Fergus Falls. Only senior out of a point right now is Ava Martin. Assisted on the goal by Rylan Auble that tied it up at 1. But Fergus Falls has a 2-1 lead. Fighting for it and loose as that one kicked away from Aubrey Nelson. LaPlante moves it up ahead, knocked away. And Fergus Falls is offside, they have to get it back. Vignes up to LaPlante. Waits. Back to Vignes again. Vignes, full head of steam. Oh, nice move. Vignes. That gets kicked away by Juergens. Here comes another shot through the crease. That attempt by Peyton Demra. And moving again and sending it in deep are the Otters. Tracked down by Brimhall. Already a shot on goal for the Pirates. They only had 3 in the first period. They're going to try and turn that around. Up top, Zierden gets hit by Demra. Good work breaking that up. And a good cheer by Blaze Halverson. Here's Zabel, the Pirate goal scorer. Try to get out to Martin. Got broken up, loose in front. Vignes had it knocked away. And Abel will take it to the corner. Reset as the Otters change. Abel taken off. Lost the puck. It gets banked back in for icing on the Otters. Face-off won initially by the Pirates, then taken back by the Otters, but it gets knocked away at the last minute by Brecken, looking for Berggren. They wrap it all the way around. Dirkman couldn't keep it on her stick. And it's back out, so Fergus Falls has to go back onside. They'll change. Pirates trying to take advantage of a change. Maruska on the move. Maruska centers one. Under the stick of Bartram. Tracked down by Burnett. And he's sent down low. Katzenmeyer trying to keep it away from Bartram. They do, and it's now up the other way. And here comes Nelson. Full head of steam by Garrett. Garrett knocks that away. Good stick handling. Now work it down low. Trying to get it up to Tonneson, and gets cut off by the senior Brecken. And Maruska gets that out of the zone. And they wave off icing. Good pursuit by Steiner. Riding for it. Before it gets taken away. Back the other way. Tonneson. Cross ice pass just a bit too far. Takes a bounce, but it's going to go on net. And Abrams will have to freeze it. Still fighting for the face-off. Trying to get it out. It finds the Otters, and they have broken up by Vignes at the last second. And she'll look to take it up ahead. Looking for her, she's just a bit too far. Back to LaPlante. 3 minutes gone by. The Otters do not have a shot on goal. Pirates only have 1 in this period. Up and moving, Keely Garrett. Garrett will fire. Stopped by Juergens. And she'll quietly cover it up. Wongan trying to get a shot off the draw. That doesn't work. Taken back by Katzenmeyer. Katzenmeyer runs into the official. Taken by Demra. Centers one for Wongan. She just missed it. Good look by Peyton. Now the Otters in a little bit of trouble, but they're able to get it out. Up ahead, Dirkman, and got it around Brecken. She'll send it in deep, no icing. Good work by Fergus Falls. Here's Zabel. Wanted to go to Martin. And along the boards, trying to whack it out. Zabel can't quite get there. But intercepted. LaPlante all alone. LaPlante score! Took that away and ties it up at 2. And a happy senior day indeed for Emma. Knotted up at 2 apiece. Fergus Falls has had an answer every single time the Pirates have scored. Do they again? Hershey looking to take off. Hershey back to Steiner. Steiner will wrap it in deep. Trying to get Steiner over there. Otters looking to work it out of the zone. And LaPlante took a hit as she tried to cut the play off. And now Fergus Falls moving in on a 3-on-1. They pull it on net. Gloved by Abrams. Chose not to pass it. Just a shot from Aubrey Nelson. Face-off initially won by the Otters. Trying to get it out, spinning around as Ava Martin does a 360 and able to get it out of the zone. Now a poor pass, and Kinsley Wongan looking to make a break on it. Wongan still fighting. Martin over there. 5 minutes gone by. Second period. We're tied at 2. Pirates only have 6 shots on goal, but they've scored on 2 of them. Back out to Brecken in center ice. Taken away, opportunity now for the Otters. Moving in, shot too tall. As flying in was Brindley Scholl. Back out of the zone, Otters are back on. Side. Wobble looks to wrap it around. He kept in the zone by the Otters. DeBrino will bring it back up top. And they can't keep it on side, the Otters. They were off, and they move back the other way. Brecken squared that one through the defense, but it rolls right to Jergens, and she'll cover. Face off down to Bortram shot, and that save made by Jergens. Burnett was down there. Oh, a good look by Bartram. Now she loses her stick. Pirates trying to keep it in the zone, take their first lead of the evening. Fergus Falls has other ideas. Banging that one off of Burnett. Keely Garrett trying to get it out. Does so. Go all the way back down. Garrett tried to find LaPlante. Knocked down, then kept sent in deep by Fergus Falls. Vignes. And to fight through contact, lost the puck. It'll roll out to Steiner. Steiner looking to make a spin move. Up ahead, LaPlante. Lost it and then has to bang it off the boards. Turned over to Katzenmeyer. Katzenmeyer made a deke. Ruska tried to break it up, finds LaPlante again. Gets through one, trying to weave around another. And trying to lower her shoulder with a wide open Steiner on her left, and that did not work for LaPlante. Under 10 minutes to go, second period, tied at 2. Here comes Zender. LaPlante comes off for a change, and back to the face-off at center ice. Brimhall won the face-off. Round broken up, Obel. No sound pretty hard, no call. Working the puck down low. They're still onside. I was a bit stunned about that. Back the other way comes Ava Martin. Makes a nice move. Here comes Martin. Martin fires. It's blocked. Had Wongan with her. Well, fighting for it at the top, it's Brecken. Brecken, Martin again! And it's blocked again, loose in front. Kept in the zone by Vignes. Score! Vignes! They capitalize on the scrum in front, and the Pirates have the lead. Got the puck off a turnover, so it's an unassisted goal. Pirates now ice the puck. And they have a 3-2 lead here on senior night. Face off on the way, taken by Fergus Falls. And they have one shot on goal in this period. Bring it back to the point. Tonneson fires one, that just deflected up into the netting and out of play. If that stayed lower, that had a chance. And as in front of that puck was Bergeron. Pirates trying to move back the other way. Now they put one near the net, and that one just goes wide of Abrams. Now the Pirates look to take off. It's Hershey. Hershey on the move. Hershey, once the center turns around and in some trouble, has 3 Otters over there. All right, taken away. Back come Fergus Falls. Nelson. Stops, Pirate falls down. They're still trying to get it out. Gets sent in deep. Now low, bang it off the boards. Nobody there for Fergus Falls. They'll come out of the zone. Approaching 7 minutes to go in the second period. 3-2. Pirates with the lead. Working his LaPlante. Nearly falls over. Able to get it to Hershey. A little too far for Demra. Hanging by Brimhall. She'll send it in just to the right of Abrams. Garrett's there to track it down. Move it over to Vignes. Kept in the zone by Fergus Falls. Right back to Vignes. And Vignes is hard off the boards. That also doesn't work to clear. Now a centering pass. Brimhall! Stopped by Abrams. And she gloves it. Oh, and then a hit. As Vignes came in and knocked Brindley's shoulder to the ground. And she's going to go to the box for that. Extracurricular after the whistle. Coach Olsen's coming down and immediately bringing over the officials for an explanation. And it's actually being coincidental minors. They called a slash on Scholl, which is what caused Vignes to push, according to the officials. Five on five on those coincidental minors. Tonneson up top. Here comes a shot that gets blocked by Demra. Nelson tried to wrap that one around. Kept in the zone by Katzenmeyer. No fighting, wrap it down low. Spinning around, oh, a pretty move. Can't keep it on her stick though. Snagged by Demra, can she get it out? No. Is that one on net, knocked away by Abrams. Puck still fighting. Pirates want a penalty, they're not gonna get one. They might have just committed one though. As Kinsley Wongan went down. And a power play for Fergus Falls. So now the Pirates on the penalty kill. They're already 1 for 1 on the power play as Fergus Falls. Now they can't keep it in the zone. DeBrino's got it. Can they add another one and tie this up at 3? DeBrino spinning around, pressured tightly by LaPlante. Move it over, and that shot goes wide on the attempt by Zierden. Kept in the zone by Fergus Falls. DeBrino, nice pass. Zierden, nice, another nice pass. Here comes a shot, it gets blocked. Lawrence Hull got in front of that one. First time we're calling her name tonight. Here's Brimhall, circling shot. Save made by Abrams. Try to catch her napping. Able to kick that one away. Still fighting to get this one out. Keely Garrett. Chip it down low. Garrett still fighting for the puck. And gets undercut. And on the move here in the slot. Kicked away by Abrams again. Hannah Johnson was down there. And the Pirates clear it out. Minute left on the slash for Wangen. As intercepted. Here comes Jensen Steiner shorthanded. But had it broken up by Brimhall. Up ahead, Johnson taking off, banks it off of LaPlante, pretty move. Now kind of work around Auble, that doesn't work. Auble just stands her up, and all 3 coaches applaud that. Fergus Falls has some tired legs out there. Christina Hershey is going to look to push shorthanded. Banks it off the boards. Hershey not going to get there quite in time. We're trying to get her to pin it up along the boards. It's taken back by the Otters. They'll dump this one off. Here comes a shot from Berggren. Save made by Abrams again. They've gotten 3 shots on goal on this power play. Looking for another one. Dump it off. Katzenmeyer waits, puts one near the net, and it gets deflected away. Back on ice is Wangen. They'll bang it down low. The Otters need a change. Center one through everybody. Back up top, and that gets blocked on that attempt by Zender. Great defense by the Pirates in this possession. Down low again. Otters have a whole mix of players on their lines right now. Just continue to get fresh legs on. That shot just goes wide. Abrams nearly misplayed that. And the Pirates get it out. Oh, it's turned over. But one near the net just goes wide. And tracking it down is Fergus Falls again. Ella Dirkman. Bring it up top. Katzenmeyer. Save made by Abrams. Loose. And it just goes wide of the net. 3 minutes to go in the period. Great positioning by Fergus Falls. They just have not been able to get anything across. Send one down low, and Abrams will just cover it up. My goodness. Face off one. Fergus Falls again. That's a block shot. Attempt by DeBrino, trying to split it through, but Vignes is there. Wrap it around for Garrett. Garrett turns it over. Opportunity. Score! Avery Tonneson took it away and beat Abrams to tie it at 3. So Vignes banged it off the boards. I thought she was trying to chase the puck back and get it herself. Keely Garrett got there first. It looked as if she realized that puck was trying to go to Vignes, so she tried to give it back to Vignes, and Tonneson cut it off and beat Abrams. So now it's a tie game. Fergus Falls does find an answer. Now look to get it up ahead. It just goes beyond the stick of Ashlyn Wohlers. Tracked down by Vignes. Has a goal in this game. Makes a move. Trying to go storm all the way in. Wraps down low. Brimhall fighting with her. And she'll bang it off the boards. Trying to find Demra. Demra's got up to Maruska. Maruska near the net. Shipping it forward was LaPlante. But it's gloved by Jerrigan with 2:01 to go in the period. Fergus Falls wins the draw. Here they come into Brino. They have 4-on-2 right now. Brino cross ice trying to center that one up. Was looking for Berggren. Now Bartram back the other way. Back out Maruska. They would have been offside. Was taken back the other way by the Otters. They'll send it in deep with Brindley Harris. 90 seconds to go in the period. Intercepted. Johnson trying to put one near. Abrams loose in front. Where is it? It's behind net. Bartram trying to find Burnett. Kept in the zone by Fergus Falls. They took him a while, but they found an answer. Pinned up along the boards. Centering pass, fighting for it. Johnson, tight angle, stopped by Abrams. 60 seconds to go in the period. 1 minute remaining up to Katzenmeyer. Katzenmeyer moved the puck over. Here comes a shot, gets deflected way up into the air off the stick of Shia Burnett and cleared out by the Pirates. This is going on net. And it'll be played by Juergens as everybody changes. LaPlante fighting and draws a penalty. Late penalty coming. Vignes shot gets blocked. Bounces out. Hershey, no. And out to Wongan. Extra skater on. Not for long, though. His penalty's called. Aubrey Nelson goes in the box. 2 minutes for tripping as Vignes fires. No luck. Hershey trying to bang it in off of Juergens. And she'll cover it up with 17 seconds. Face off to Vignes. Her shot gets blocked. Go all the way to the corner. Debrino wants to clear it. LaPlante takes it away. Centers one right to kept in the zone, not really. And then they call offsides. Oh, that's a break for the Pirates. As Ashlyn Wohlers had a breakaway, but they call it offsides. Probably the best offsides call the Pirates could have had right there. Fight for the draw. Steiner's got it. And tries to put one on net. It gets blocked. And the second period will come to an end. Tied up at 3. So 3 apiece is where we stand right now here at the Crookston Sports Center. We'll take a break here as they do the chuck-a-puck, and then we'll be rolling right along, continuing on here in our second and into the third period. All 3 goals in that second period are unassisted. We'll dive into all that and more coming up in just a little bit. We'll take a break. Back after this, 3-all our score.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, and we've got a dandy. As it is 3-3 between the Pirates and the Otters here at the Crookston Sports Center. Pirates scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Fergus falls 2 in the first, 1 in the second. That's how we've gotten to this point. All 3 goals in the second period were unassisted. The first one came at 4:02. The Pirates were dedicated to get more than 3 shots on goal in the first period. Their 4th shot on goal in the second period was Emma LaPlante intercepting a pass and able to beat Juergens with it to tie the game at 2. Then at 8:25, Adley Vignes did the same thing. Intercepted a puck, took it back and scored 3-2. And that was the way that the Pirates were getting goals, but that's also the way they allowed one as a turnover behind net. Got it right on the stick of Avery Tonneson, and she scored her second goal of the game at 14:17 unassisted as well. So 3 plays, all resulting off of turnovers. And that made it a 3-3 game. Both goalies with 6 saves in that period. So Juergens has 8 saves on 11 shots faced. Maddie Abrams 14 saves on 17 shots faced. Pirates have played a couple of games recently where they just haven't had that many shots on goal, but have scored goals, and as a result haven't allowed many shots on goal, but have allowed goals. So games, in terms of the shots on goal numbers you would expect to be pretty low scoring, are not, as it's currently a 3-3 game. It should be a very fun third period. I'm looking forward to it. As a reminder, they plan on doing some post-game conversations with a microphone down on the ice. We will be sure not to cut away from that and just zoom in and follow everybody who's got the mic. I don't know what all they plan on doing, but we're gonna make sure we have that covered for you. And then Coach Olsen said he was gonna pop up right after they leave the ice, and so that's what we can expect to hear, because he's got to get ready to do the festivities that they have in the make sure I get this correct, southeast corner of the end of the arena. They've got all the senior boards, and they'll have some refreshments for the fans, for the parents, and everybody who's come out to support these Pirate hockey players, especially these seniors who've put in year after year after year into this Pirate program. And it's been a lot of fun to watch them in my 2 years that I've been here. We'll take another break and be back to the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, and that'll be coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home. and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Welcome back here to the Crookston Sports Center. We had an update from the Pirate Boys basketball game after they lost by 49 in the JV game. They're only down 7 when the second half got underway in the varsity game. It was 34-27 at half. Once again, an update on that score once it goes final. We will let you know. If you don't want to wait that long, go over to KROX Radio. We've got that one covered over there. If you don't want to miss that, Pirate Boys looking for their first win of the season. Girls basketball scores that we have for you. Wabi Red Lake 82-22. Winnemac over LaPorte 51-47. Climax Fisher, they beat Goodrich Grigla 73-37. Kitson County Central, they lead Stephen Argyle 36-22 into the first half there. And Red Lake County Central, in a close one, they beat Badger Greenbush Middle River 53-50. Warren Alvarado Oslo receiving votes in the top 10. They're in front of the Northern Freeze 36-10 into the first half there. In front of Beltrami destroyed Norman County East Zone Hitterdall 72-31. Rose Hope International Falls 62-56. And let's see if we got any other ones here. Not on the girls' side. On the boys' side, Dilworth Littenfeld looking to put this one away. They've stormed away from the Pirates. They have a 65-42 lead as that one's winding down. Monoman Wababe Red Lake 91-44. Let's see what else we have. East Grand Forks, they're demolishing Warren Alvarado Oslo 57-23. And that one right now. Goodrich Grigla, they beat Roseau 92-53. And that's it on the boys' side. And College Football National Championship, Indiana has a 10-0 lead on Miami at the half there. So Miami shut out for the first time in the first half all year, which is a impressive number. And the Minnesota Wild are taking it to the Toronto Maple Leafs, 5-1 after 2 periods. They've gotten 2 goals from Tarasenko, 2 goals from Marcus Foligno, and 1 from Ryan Hartman. And in net, good day for Philip Gustafsson. Both goaltenders for the Minnesota Wild will be representing Sweden in the Olympic Games, which get started in less than a month, and I am incredibly excited for the Olympics this year. We'll take one last break and be back for the third period of play. Game tied at 3. Back after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Teams making their way back out onto the ice now, third period. Bounce to get underway. Pirates and the Otters are tied at 3. What's going to happen in the final period? JV went to overtime. Pirates won it 2-1. What does varsity have in store? These Pirate girls looking for win number 6 on the year. A lot of their wins this year, besides the International Falls ones, have been tough and just difficult. They really haven't had much of anything easy. And let's see what they have in store here. Moving right to left on your screen to start the third period of play. Pirates are on the power play for 1:36. And Fergus Falls will start by sending it in deep to Keely Garrett. Out there with Adley Vignes, Jensen Steiner, Christina Hershey, and Emma LaPlante. Vignes trying to get out to LaPlante. Bounces back to Vignes. Pirates are pushing, moving to the outside. Vignes moving in, shot through the crease. Didn't miss by much. Back out to Garrett. Garrett waits, pass to Hershey. Couldn't keep it on her stick. Katzenmeyer. Didn't stop her though. Hershey. Up top, Vignes has a lane, will fire, deflected, then nearly hit Christina Hershey up high. Had to knock that one away from hitting her in the face. Steiner had it taken away, Katzenmeyer. Garrett just out of the zone, even though she knocked it down. Move it over to Vignes. Vignes to LaPlante. LaPlante already has a goal in this game, fighting off some pressure, finding Hershey, can't get a shot off though. That was nice defense by Fergus Falls at the last second. Back to Hershey again, behind net LaPlante. LaPlante tries a tight angle, intercepted, looking for Demra, and they do clear it as it hits the stick of Garrett. Goes back to center ice. Demra out there now. They put Ava Martin on the ice as well. LaPlante wants to center it. Waiting, and working around in a circle. Now has a lane, LaPlante! Save made by Jurgens, and she'll kick it away. Using now with the pad, and knocked out by the Otters. Wohlers applying pressure, trying to beat Garrett down there. He got taken down. Nothing called. Penalty over now. If they score, it's 5-on-5. Vignes, that was deflected. It goes over the net. Zierden has to get it away from Vignes. Working with a full head of steam. She takes it away. Cross ice, bangs it off the boards, so it bounces behind Demra. Then Demra lost it, and it's taken away by Scholl. Scholl makes a move. Scholl, save made by, oh, it hit the post. It hit the crossbar. I thought Abrams stopped it, but it hit the crossbar off the turnover. Now it's back Wongin, and a save by Jurgens. Oh, that was close. That could have been a disaster for the Pirates, but it stays 3-all. And now another penalty. This one's going on Brimhall. Slash at 2:05, so now another power play for the Pirates. 2 in a row to start the period. LaPlante finding through Fergus Falls. This will be a big mental win if they can kill 2 straight power plays to start the period. LaPlante waiting, will fire a shot, save made loose, and Jurgens stopped that. She kicked her right leg out and kept it out, preventing Steiner from putting that one in. Had to go into a split, lost her stick, and the senior made a tremendous stop. Oh, man. That was fun. Back out Vignes. That gets deflected and trickles to the left of Jurgens. Debrino's just trying to do whatever she can to clear this puck out. Bang it off the boards, and they do get it out, and it's a breakaway. Abrams is going to try and come out and play it and knock it away from Wallers. That could have been bad. Now they'll dump it off. Opportunity, shot just wide on shorthanded, kept in the zone. Fergus Falls trying their luck, loose, and Abrams has to freeze it. Couple shots on goal. Short-handed for Fergus Falls. And they are really shaping up. Actually on defense, they win the draw. Send this one in deep. Signed to center one, they got a chance! It's loose again, shot and save made by Abrams! Oh, that was huge! Almost a short-handed goal, 50 seconds left. Brecken overskates the puck, still fighting with Hannah Johnson, and Brecken will take it back up ice. And had it knocked away from her. Was wide open on the near side, and it gets sent back in deep. The penalty kill for Fergus Falls, and this little bit stretch here has been on a heater. This one sent down to Abrams. She'll knock it behind net. Taken by Keely Garrett. 20 seconds left on the Brimhall slash. LaPlante going to try and settle things down. Got a collision and trying to get it away. Still working. LaPlante fighting forward, trying to get a shot off. Save made by Jurgens, gets whacked away. Penalty winding down. That's deflected by a Pirate. It's going to roll on net anyway. Abrams will stop it. And she almost froze it. Abrams will freeze it 95% of the time. But the Pirate coaches had to yell at her saying, hey, you got to play that. Face off one by the Pirates. They'll send it down low. Up ahead, Burnett. It's sent all the way down again. Allbowl looking to track it down. Maruska down there, as is Bartram. Still a scrum for it. Piled in the corner. The official's going to blow this dead. No, still no. They finally kick it out. And Fergus Falls has got it. Up top, Katzenmeyer. Save made by Abrams. Bobbled it and then was able to freeze. Fergus Falls was ready and waiting. Another face-off won by Fergus Falls. They are winning a lot more of these right now. Hang it off the boards, bring it up top. Here comes a shot. Deflected, it goes in! Oh, it went in! Somehow, some way, Brindley Harris got a stick on that. I think that was her. The officials are having a who scored that? I don't know who they're going to give credit to. There were two players down there. It was either Ella Dirkman or Brindley Harris. But Fergus Falls has the lead. From a shot from the blue line that took a crazy bounce. I think they're going to hold on to that puck, which means I think that's Ella Dirkman because she doesn't have a goal. Yes, it is. Ella Dirkman scores her first varsity goal. At 5:08, Fergus Falls does have an answer, and they have a 4-3 lead. But can the Pirates tie this up again on senior night? It's LaPlante going up ahead. That's going to go too far. Bounce and slow down. And wave off icing, taken back by Hershey. Up top, Brecken. Brecken lost it. Coming back the other way is Fergus Falls. Scholl poked out by Vignes. Bounce back Brimhall. Has to wait to go back onside and send it in deep. Smart play. 11 minutes to go. Still a lot of time for the Pirates trying to get one back. Vignes up to Demera. Demera backing in. Goes down. Clean play. Tipped out ahead. Vignes intercepts it. Vignes trying to make a move. Sweeping through. And then had it knocked away. And that goes all the way down to Vignes, but they were offsides. So it'll be a face-off once again. Score from Pirate Boys basketball. Dilworth Clinton Felton gets the win 73-45. Come back the other way. Was Fergus Falls. That one broken up. Coming all the way back down. It has been a game back and forth and back and forth. We continue to go. But the Pirates, every chance they can, he even took the lead at one point. Fergus Falls has had an answer. Often moving now. Fergus Falls sending it in deep. Just trying to play keep away. Pirates only have 15 shots on goal. Up top, DeBrino. DeBrino, that's blocked. LaPlante nearly was able to get away. It's kept in, but we're offsides, though. Face-off coming. LaPlante tried to take off. It finds Christina Hershey. She looks for LaPlante. Back to Hershey off the side of the cage. That was a good look. Brecken looking for Hershey again. It goes down low. Steiner trying to fight with DeBrino. DeBrino comes out of that unscathed. Bangs it off the boards. And that was tipped by Obel, so no icing. A senior Logan Brecken, she's got it, looks to push it up ahead. Open is LaPlante. LaPlante makes a move, has 3 Otters in front of her, and has to spin around, and lost it, but still finds Hershey, who shoots. That gets blocked. And the move up ahead to Wohlers. Wohlers taking off as the Pirates are trying to change. All the way down low, Wohlers centers one, knocked away there by Kinsley Wangen. Pirates trying to get it out. Martin does. Pinned up along the boards in front of the Pirate bench. Popped out in Vignes. Vignes too high. And it'll bounce all the way out. Demera couldn't get a look at it. Comes back out of the zone. Keely Garrett moving in on her own. Garrett wants the center, spins around, tries to for Demera. Had it knocked away, and I had a one-on-one between Vignes and the captain, Johnson. Johnson now getting some help. Johnson, nice pass. Can they get the shot off? Yes, stopped by Abrams. Tries to kick it out. Rebound, another chance, save. Loose, poking at it, and out to the side of the cage and back to the corner. Fergus Falls with another opportunity. That one gets blocked by Demera. Down low. Nelson was trying to center one again. Here's a big hit. No fighting for it. Spinning around. Loose in front, spinning again. Can they get a shot off? No, and they're going to call a penalty on the Pirates. Kinsley Wongan is going back into the box with 7:35 to go. On a checking minor. Wongan with an illegal check. Fergus falls on the power play. Neither team has had a multi-goal lead in this game. LaPlante's going to try and go back unassisted. Short-handed, but that will go all the way down low. Just trying to apply some pressure on DeBrino, who will now take it up ice. Just weaving through traffic, splitting the defense, and a save made by Abrams. And just kind of let her weave through. The captain, DeBrino. DeBrino had her 7th goal of the year. Face off, Brimhall and Martin. Martin went down. DeBrino just trying to keep this in the zone. Does get it in beat. Vignes going to try and clear. Goes right back to DeBrino's stick. Pass over. Down low, and it just trickles away. That was a good look by Zierden. Back to DeBrino. DeBrino. That bounces over the stick of Hershey. Finding Zierden. Zierden waiting. Minute 05 remaining on the Kinsley Wongan checking minor. Johnson. Tonneson, and she's got 2 goals. Nice pass! Save made by Abrams. That was a good play to try and find Zierden, but they made the stop with 6:29 to go in the third. Before the Pirates can worry about answering, they need to get a stop on this penalty kill. LaPlante, Vignes, Steiner, Abel, the ones out there. Face-off initially won by the Pirates. Now coming over at Fergus Falls. 3-on-1 against the wall. They're going to win that. Chip one down, trying to find Johnson. Back to DeBrino. DeBrino. Zierden didn't get much on that. Emma LaPlante's got it. She'll look to take off. Trying to go one-on-one short-handed. Jensen Steiner's there to help. LaPlante took the shot anyway, and save is made by Juergens. LaPlante's got it back. And then had to take it away. Wanted a penalty, didn't get it. Up ahead. Here comes Hannah Johnson. Tried to get it to Tonneson, just whiffed on the pass. Albel looks to clear. Here comes Ava Martin, able to get it out of the zone. Penalty winding down. And sent in deep by Jensen Steiner. Good work on the penalty kill. Now they got to work on offense. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third. Fergus Falls clinging to a 1-goal advantage. It's Garrett. Fighting through, Wongan. Wongan! Save made by Juergens. Wongan just coming out of the box, getting a look. Trying to wrap it around down low, spinning around. Loose behind the net, opportunity here for the Pirates. It's Martin. Trying to get it back to Brecken. Fergus Falls trying to get it out. They do. Good work. And back the other way is Brindley Scholl. Scholl cross-ice pass to Wohlers. Wohlers doesn't have anything. Fergus Falls going to try and change. Here's Nelson, and a save made by Abrams. .454 to go. As mentioned, 73-45, Dorothy Litton Felton beat the Crookston Pirates in boys basketball. Here's a centering pass, poke check by Abrams. Shai Burnett trying to get it out. Wrap it down low, Vignes first one to get there. Looking to take off, Vignes still with the puck, and then losing it, trying to go down to the corner. Zierden looking to cut her off. Down low, Vignes doesn't have anywhere to go. Turnaround shot, popped up into the air. Bartram, no, popped in, and they wave it off. They wave it off. It's a hand pass. They call a hand pass on Bartram, and that was pretty clear. She did swing her hand on that. The Pirates won't agree with it. But I did see Aubrey Bartram try and knock it with her hand, and Shia Burnett was the first one to touch it. There's really not much you can say on that. Bartram knew it too, had her hands on her face. Popped way up into the air. Juergens had no idea where it was. Now they pop one near Abrams, and Fergus Falls had a golden chance to go up 5-3. That would have sucked the soul out of the Pirates. Here's LaPlante, down to Steiner, offsides. 4:08 to go. That is a tough one there for the Pirates. That was a good play. Vignes took the shot, popped off the blocker of Juergens, and Bartram was right there, but her hand hit it to Burnett. Garrett blows a tire, loose in front. Abrams tried to poke it out, goes back up top, shot blocked. Steiner gets in front of that look from Zender. Zender trying to send one in down low. It rolls right to Abrams, who will hold it with 3:46 to go. And the Pirates will now call their timeout. Can't get that one back, so they got to shake it off and find something else. 3:46 to go. We'll take a break and be back right after this here on KROX TV.
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
You know it's getting intense when For Whom the Bell Tolls is playing through. Pirates need a goal to tie. Face off one initially by the Pirates, trying to get this one out with Steiner. Finds LaPlante, up ahead Hershey. Hershey trying to take off. Vignes comes flying in, but the pass gets broken up. DeBrito stepped in front of that. He'll wrap down low. LaPlante fighting with Zierden. Oh my goodness, LaPlante got hit really hard and clean. They don't call a penalty on it, and LaPlante stays down on the ice. They don't call a penalty on it, and Dr. Biermeyer will make his way out. LaPlante will get up and try and come off. She'll get some help off the ice. And officials are pretty much trying to tell Coach Olson that she spun off on her own accord, trying to spin around, and they don't call a trip. Incidental contact. Coach Olson, obviously to defend his player, his captain, doesn't like it. I could see that going either way. It's hard on a big hit like that not to call a trip as Vignes fires, and that goes wide right. Ava Martin trying to send one in deep again. 3:10 to go. That one broken up, kept in the zone by Vignes, and had it knocked away. Chepped in by Keely Garrett, but DeBrito's got it. Fergus Falls has not had good fortune against Section 8A. They've lost to Thief River Falls twice. lost in running time against East Grand Forks. They send this one out. It's an icing with 2:46 to go. Pirates have burned their timeout. Face-off will go all the way down next to Juergens. He's had to make 15 saves. Abrams has now to make 25. And a lot more shots for the Otters in this period. Face-off, LaPlante trying to score off the draw, and that goes over Juergens, but away. And that LaPlante immediately back out there after getting taken back to the behind the bench for about 30 seconds by Dr. Biermeyer. Dr. Biermeyer does a good job making sure players are good to go before they come back in. It's LaPlante. Stood up along the boards again. And it's chipped out of the zone. Opportunity. And had it broken up and sent in deep. So now with 2:13 to go, how long do you wait before pulling Abrams? We got to get out of the zone first. It's back to center ice, then sent in deep. Snagged over there by Logan Brecken. Trying to chip it forward for Wangen. Still fighting for it. Abrams wants to come out, but she doesn't have an opportunity to right now. Extra skater will be ready and waiting. Here is Vignes moving up ahead. Oh, missed the puck. Has to get it back, bang it off the boards. Peyton Demmer, the first one to get there. Bounces back toward Brecken. Brecken up ahead. Vignes has got it. Vignes working with Demera. Vignes peels back. Vignes fires blocked, loose. Kicking back around. Abrams is still in net. It's loose in front. Scramble for the puck. And it's frozen by Juergens with 1:29 to go. So now with the face-off to Juergens' right, the extra skater is on, 6-on-5. Can the Pirates tie this up? They win the draw. Garrett trying to get it to Abel. DeBrito there to break it up. Abel keeps it in the zone. Send it in deep. DeBrito gets it out. It's rolling. Is this going to go in? Just wide right. Took a sharp turn the other way. And Fergus Falls almost put it away with 1:15 to go. Fergus Falls killed 2 massive penalties to start this third period. And now they need to kill a 6-on-5 to end it. 75 seconds to go. Pirates trying to force overtime. Fight for the draw. Be sent in deep. Aubrey Bartram down there. She's extra skater. Loose in front. LaPlante turnaround. And Juergens makes the save. To the applause of the Otter faithful who made the trip up here. Might be an underrated name today, but Olivia Juergens has made some crucial stops, especially in this period. She's made 8 saves in this period, the most out of any period so far. Fergus Falls looking to move ahead. 1 minute to go in the period. It's out of the zone. Fergus Falls has a chance, but LaPlante broke it up. Emma LaPlante coming in, spins her out back. Bartram wide. And he'll kick all the way back out. LaPlante trying to get it to Vignes. And she falls down, gets back up, shots blocked back. LaPlante centers one loose in front. Where is it? Back out, it's still loose. A shot got blocked, pop up in the air. Knocked down by Fergus Falls. And they're going to chip it out ahead. And on the move comes Nelson. And she scores on the empty net. The Pirates almost had it. But the Fergus Falls Otters, with 31 seconds to go, are in prime position to spoil the Pirates senior night. Here comes Vignes. Try to fire, it's loose. Kicks away into the corner. And Fergus Falls will move back the other way in the final seconds of the period. Try to send it in deep, knocked down, popped up. Wangen kicking it forward. Ava Martin's going to be there, but they won't get anything off in time. And the Fergus Falls Otters scored 2 in the third period and take down the Pirates on senior night, 5-3. as the teams shake hands. Unfortunate for the Pirates that it went the way it did on the day like today. And as we mentioned throughout the game, whatever the Pirates had, the Otters had an answer. They outshoot the Pirates 30-19. And they end up with the win, 5-3. We'll keep it here, as I think we're going to have some senior day things here. We'll see what they choose to do. They're staying out here for the moment, and I think they're about to head back in. Kind of just waiting down in this circle. They're out with a photographer, so I think they're going to try and line things up and do this in a pretty orchestrated manner. Tough loss here for the Pirates. They're 4 seniors. Pirates are now 5-16 on the season. Fergus Falls hovering around 500 as they have throughout the course of the year. They're now 10-11 on the year. Now they're trying to still figure things out. Get the helmets off of the seniors. And of course, you also have Ashlyn Bailey down there, inactive this year after suffering an injury in the fall. Kept her out for the winter. I think they might be waiting for some parents to come down. Yep, here they are. So parents have made their way out onto the ice. The 4 seniors again: Ashlyn Bailey, Ava Morton, Logan Brecken, and Emma LaPlante. Jensen Steiner's got a microphone here. I think they're just waiting to make sure everything's good before getting rolling. Here we go. And those were the post-game ceremonies for the Pirates seniors, who deserve it more than anybody. And you can now see lined up for a team picture on this senior day. Trying to get Ashlyn Bailey in on that. Everybody lined up and getting pictures. We've got that as well. We'll post that as our feature image here on our website, KROXAM.com. That way you can't miss it. It's the Pirates fall on senior day, 5-3. Scoring in that third period at 5:08 was Ella Dirkman, her first varsity goal. And scored that at 5:08. Brindley Harris got the assists on that. And that made it a 4-3 game, and then it stayed that way, close with not much anything on either side. Pirates getting some opportunities, the Otters getting some opportunities. Nothing kept going through until an empty netter with 31 seconds to go put the game on ice for the Fergus Falls Otters, and they get the win 5-3 to wrap up the game. Pirates fall to 5-16 on the year, and they allow the Fergus Falls Otters to improve to 10-11. We'll try and get Coach Olson up here, but we'll take a break and be back and hear from him coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
On the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, we can pass along to you that the Crookston Pirate boys basketball team fell to Dilworth Glidden Felton 73-45. Now you're able to hear that on KROX Radio. That game has now concluded. Other scores we can pass along to you. Refresh the page here. So you approach 9:30. scores we have that are finals. Climax Fisher beat Girders Grigla 73-37. Fertile Beltrami over Norman County East and Hitterdall 72-31. Winamac beat LaPorte 51-47. We had Red Lake County Central take down BGMR in a close one, 53-50. Rose over International Falls 62-56. Red Lake over fell to Monoman Waubun 82-22. That one was not close. And in boys basketball, East Grand Forks, they stymied Warren Alfredo Oslo, beat them 83-47. Goodrich Grigla beat Roseau 92-53. And Monoman Waubun took down Red Lake 91-44. And the Minnesota Wild, they were steamrolling the Toronto Maple Leafs last we checked. And let's see what we've got on that front. Ended up beating him 6-3, so a 6-3 win for the Minnesota Wild over the Toronto Maple Leafs. And in the College Football Playoff National Championship game, end of the third quarter, 17-7 Indiana in front. Miami's got a first and goal, though. So they are sticking with Indiana. They are giving them all they can handle right now. The Hoosiers have been losing in penalties, but they've been winning in time of possession and a lot of other facets of the game, which has made things pretty good for the Hoosiers, as we've mentioned before. We'll take another break, see if we can find Coach Olson before we wrap things up here on KROX TV.
This is my farm. Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And to wrap up our post-game show, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, is with us. And that was a tough game, really, to say the least. Ended up taking the lead. No one had a lead bigger than one except for the empty netter with 30 seconds left. And probably not the way you wanted that senior night to go. What did you make of your team's performance?
Yeah, that was a tough one there. I thought we played really good in that second period. We're really able to dominate and kind of, get more shots other than 3 in the first. Once we got a little bit more shots on net, good things were starting to happen. We were getting a lot more offensive zone time. But, we got to follow up by playing 3 solid periods of hockey instead of just, I thought our second period, that's the period we dominated. And got to find a way to string along those 3 so we can get a win here tonight. So it was a tough game, but proud of the way our girls fought. They fought all the way till the end there. So can't be upset with the effort, but the outcome, it's not where we need to be.
Now the outcome was one of those where it seemed it was back and forth, and we had no idea where it was actually going to end up. Every time you scored, they had an answer. Then you took the lead. They answered back toward the end of the second period. There were power play goals. There was almost a shorthanded one. There was one that hit the crossbar. Both goalies made great saves. Really, this game could have gone down to anybody. Do you think there was any particular reason why the game went the way that it did?
I just felt like we didn't execute well enough on our offensive chances. There was a lot of rebounds out front. We got a goal called back, which was tough to tie the game up in the third. But there were chances for us to, either tie it up or take the lead, but we just didn't execute it well. And then I felt we were kind of playing a little too cute, trying to make these amazing plays instead of just keeping it simple, and that ended up biting us in the butt today. But if we can just get back to our ways of just playing a clean, simple hockey game and then just, getting more offensive chances and more shots, if we can get a little bit more than 20, I think we'll be sitting pretty. But, we just got to go back to just keeping it simple.
Had 4 seniors on this roster, 3 of them active, 2 of them getting points on the day with Emma LaPlonkin in goal and Ava Martin getting an assist as well on that first goal. Then a really cool way of kind of orchestrating and highlighting some of the amazing qualities to each senior, which we were able to show on here, which was awesome. And I just wanted to ask you, being able to, in your second year, they were juniors when you came into the picture. How do you personally feel? You said in the pregame show these are people you were going to miss, but after just kind of going through 2 years with them, how do you feel after the end of the senior night?
Yeah, it's an emotional one for all of us coaches because last year, they were another big reason we came back to coach this year. They're awesome girls. Their parents did a good job raising them. They're very respectful, and they're great role models for our underclassmen to look up to. So just very proud of them in their aspects, and just hearing about where they're going to go off to college and things in that nature. It's great to see. And I just know whatever they do in life, they're going to be successful at it because they're great kids. So.
And thankfully, this wasn't the last game you have with them. You still have a couple more in the regular season, and you can start to focus on playoff time. 3 this week, and only this was the first of 3, and only 3 remaining after this. And so what's kind of foremost in your mind as you get ready for these final 3 of the regular season?
Just got to find a way to start stacking up these wins, going into playoffs hot, because sections is going to be tough. We're in a really tough section. If we can just start playing our best hockey right now, moving forward, I like our chances during sections. But we got to find a way to, eliminate some of these mistakes that are mostly they're on our fault. It's not other things that teams are making us do. That it's self-inflicted, I feel. We just got to keep it simple, and then just hopefully we can get a lot more shots because if we don't get shots, we're not going to score. So. Hopefully we can get a couple more of those in these next couple games, starting to get more shots and more goals, and then I'll start feeling a little bit better at what we're doing.
Well, Coach, I very much appreciate your time, and I hope you get to enjoy. Of course, they've got all the family over there, so you can maybe pop on over there a little bit and enjoy the rest of this senior night. Thank you very much for your time today, and we'll be seeing you again a little bit later on this week.
Absolutely. Thanks, Gabe. See you Friday.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, here with us on the Riverview Health post-game show. Best way to wrap things up right there as we hit 9:30. I'm Gabe Bishop signing off. Everybody's a fantastic rest of your evening. Final score, Pirates fall 5-3.
KROX video streaming is brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country Farm Credit Services, Grove Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, and Old National Bank. All bringing you